Margavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arachea Galadirth in the head of Divide and Conquer, the submod you see before you, and many of you can play with version 0.52. And here we are with our continuation of Enedwaith. Directly after our very successful and very glorious victory over one of the murderous Nazgul. You join me as we reinforce our lines. We sent some of them running.
I'm gonna stick you!
Some Dunlendings. Not worthy of our time. Right, we can end the turn straight away. Is that all we can do unless our
My
can
lord.
move? No, we can't. Excuse me, sorry. I've got a drink around here somewhere. Nope. Nope, that's gone. Must have drunk it earlier. Oh yes, we need to think of a name for this one. I have done a small change to the distance to capital. That should no longer be as... essentially, I've basically removed it. I've made it very, 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 very minor. Because I would argue that Middle-earth is not large enough to merit a distance to capital modifier.
As you wish. Yes.
Also, given that if you consider the Gondor, for example, its capital is if it has a capital, is Minas Tirith. It's never really spoken of as these sort of places having capitals, but its capital would be Minas Tirith, and yet it owns all the way down to the very, very tip of the western shore of Amphalas. And yet you never ever hear of any unrest due to just distance to Minas Tirith, do you?
Yes.
And Gondor, of course, as you can see from the map, covers a very large very large section of the map there. That's almost the width entirely from the... what's that called? The Horwell? Yeah, the River Horwell. All the way across to the Linden. I just don't think distance to capital would really have any effect. So I've removed it.
Your orders, my lord.
There is a very, very minor distance to capital effect. Just to try and simulate
will keep vigil over the lands.
that some places probably would still have an annoyance to the distance to capital, but now it's so minor that you have to be actually really far away before it will show up. That's how it works in game. Right, we're still teaching on the edge of money, but unlike the Anduin one, I don't want to go into debt, into real solid heavy debt that I had been going into. At the moment, we were allowing Dolvorn and Karas to build their growth. Now we shall try and hold out and build those mines.
Yes.
And then we'll have very solid income.
Yes.
He's moving to the fort.
Your orders, my
Tramak
lord.
is moving to there to build us another tower.
We can go no further, my lord.
The forces of Bregnas. Yes, that will build first, and then we should get the mines. So we'll hold off everywhere else. Just wait to see what the Isengard forces do. But we won't know until our diplomat reaches southern Anfalas. Or Pinnithgelin. He's in Pinnithgelin at this time. Pinnithgelin meaning green hills. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And Anfalas means long coast. If you were interested. Tolfalas means island coast, or coastal island. And Belfalas means great coast.
My lord.
So they are all linked.
Yes. Erecting a watchtower. As you wish. Erecting a watchtower.
Oh, Ayaksan's got quite the garrison. Now we've got sight range against Bree. I wouldn't be surprised if Bree attack us. Would not be surprised at all. Depends how passive they hope to be. Not really sure what to do with you, Harek. If you increase the growth, I'll try and pop you in Bregost, but if you don't, then
Continuing tomorrow.
I'll move you somewhere else. Nernaled got land clearance, which allows it to train troops, but it can't yet have free upkeep, so there's no need to build them just yet. Well, there's that Isengard force. And Karas is... Oh, it'll be a town soon. It'll be a town soon.
Is that what you want?
He can't get in there, I don't think. I think that will stop him one short.
Is that what you want?
Because they might attack us. They might well attack us. I thought they might go for Gondor first, to be
question. Impossible.
There's a town around here somewhere.
As you wish. I shall continue tomorrow.
Is it there, maybe? Not too sure.
Yes, my
Tremak.
With honor. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. We shall continue tomorrow.
Yeah, build us a tower there,
Making
and then we
camp
need one
here.
more. Should we train some troops? What are we earning? 2,462. Only 180. Let's get a couple more of them. As almost as insurance as we wait for someone to attack us. My aim, to be honest, is to go for Dunland. I'd like to attack Dunland, and I'd like to do that sweeping up and away from Isengard, so that I can cut off the link between Isengard and Dunland, and that will stop any potential reinforcements that Isengard might throw at the situation.
Woods are preparing to ambush, my lord.
Although it's very unlikely that they would, but
Orders. As you wish.
Your orders, my lord.
we should always have precautions in
Prime
place.
position to launch a cowardly ambush if need be. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Tremark will become known as the Tower Warden. Oh, Angmar's arrived.
Is that what you want?
They've not really got very many troops for it, though, have they? Look how undefended Dunyard is. We could sweep in there, but Bregnas needs to remain secure. Although if we simultaneously attack Isengard and Dunland, so an army from Elkford takes Dunyard, an army from Caras takes Gund, and an army from Londangren takes Balorn, we can hugely hinder Isengard's expansion prospects. But the army in Gund would need to be very strong. And Bregnas and Gund would then become our border. And then, of course, Dunyard as well. But that would give us extra security on Elkford, which currently is on the
My lord.
border.
Yes. We have marched our limit.
It should only be 2 turns until they build the mines. Nowhere else is building anything, as far as I can tell. But the mines will get us a good deal of money. We should probably train some troops. Let's get ready to attack Dunyard. Throw everything we can at it. Tremark will lead.
Yes, my lord.
I wonder if... You two can be trained there. You 4 can join the army.
Yes. Making camp here.
So
This
pull
tower will keep
to the
vigil
fort.
over the land.
Your
Tremark,
orders, my
pull to
lord.
that fort. You guys pull
Your
to that
will, my
fort.
lord.
And the army will
We'll
join
make
you from
camp
there.
here.
Oh, I've got the diplomat. Ah, there it is. Annulond. Now, Anu is the same shares the same root as Anuminas. And Anuminas means something tower. But I've forgotten. I explained it in the Northern Dune 9 video and I've forgotten already, unfortunately. Aha! Right, that got its growth thing, so that should grow fairly quickly.
Orders
That's what we were after.
by your command. Continuing tomorrow.
Didn't it mean sunset tower? Anor means sun, so it's likely that Anu could... That's the same root as well. I'm pretty sure it means sunset tower, which would mean Annulond means the haven of sunset.
Yes, my lord.
With
Your orders, my lord.
yes.
My lord. Yes.
Oh, we're getting ready. Oh, we're losing like all our money now. Dear oh dear. Don't train them, just keep your 2 expensive outlaws.
Your will, my lord.
Is that what you want?
Lunrat. Lunrat threatens our borders. Maybe we're going about this in the wrong way. It'd be easier to take Gund and Balorn, and it will give us a secure link. It will cut off that southern worry, so Caras will no longer need to be a border town. Londangren will then be free to flourish. I think we're going to do that. We're going to head in and... Well, no, we'll head back and take Balorn, and then sweep through and take Gund, and try and get that one while we're there. Because that will give us a nice little staging ground should Gondor ever trouble us. And then we can provide the support to... Oh no, not that one. Agents. We can provide the support
Yes,
to Rohan
my
that we
lord.
really wish to.
What is it you wish to discuss? It's good to... Another proposition for us, then?
How you feeling? Map information. Ah, yes.
This seems an honor and a pleasure.
Goodness
Farewell.
gracious. The middle Minas Tirith one's allowed, isn't it? Ah, well, they've still got reasonable amount of land. Ostithil's fallen to Mordor. East Osgiliath has fallen to Mordor. Kirith... Ah, they've taken back Kirith Yor. So that's why Lunrat's heading over there. Ah, no, that's perfect. That means they're weak at this time.
Yes, my lord.
We can swoop in and take Balorn and Gund. We'll leave Dunland for the moment. I think Dunland are wrapped up attacking Northern Dunedain. Potentially the elves as well. You never know if they're going to bother with Ostinithil. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
Our forces are well hidden.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
My lord. March to exhaustion, continuing.
Right, we're going to
later.
leave behind those two and one of them. So that can have 2 more people in it.
Your will, my lord. As you
So
wish.
join up with
Lord.
us. Oh, well, thanks. Oh, the Ents moved on Isengard, didn't they? Ah, Kadas built chicken farming. But now we're losing money, I believe. Oh no, we're gaining money. We're gaining money. All right. Won't train them, and then we wait 1 turn, and our army will move, and again we will be in the red. It matters not. I don't want to remove the Barad-Vin army in case Dundon do turn on us. And now that we're going to be attacking Isengard, we're going to be a pretty prize for them. So, we will keep the Barad-Vin reinforcements even though it will mean we are losing money. Just some solemn silence as we prepare for war with Isengard. It will claim many men and many souls. Many families' fathers shall not return after this
My lord.
engagement.
By your command. With your will, my lord.
Yes.
But we have no choice.
Combining forces.
Oh, let's leave them in them instead, actually.
Yes. Merging armies, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
We're ready. We march for Balorn.
Making camp
Oh,
here.
goodness gracious. Balorn's miles away. We'll take some of those troops from Kadas as we go through. You could do with going up a level as well, actually, but we're holding out for the mining.
Yes. You have a proposition for us? How could we refuse?
I've done it, everyone. I've gone.
Farewell,
I've allied with Gondor.
my lord.
We'll wait till later to
As you
break
wish.
the allegiance with them.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
The elves are the ones I really want to attack, as I said in the first episode. I also would like to attack Bree, because as of yet, none of my videos include any Bree land armies, apart from possibly one Northern Dunedain where Bree supported us.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
So I'd like to attack Bree. We've seen us attack Dunland, obviously. And in Gondor, we're playing as Umbar, so we're about to really, really fight against Gondor a lot. So that's part of the reason why I'm avoiding Gondor. My chief enemies here, I'd like to be Dunland, Bree, and the elves. But if need be, we'll turn on Gondor. But I really want to stay allied to Rohan.
Yes, my lord.
Someone needs to keep Rohan alive, and it'll be us. We've already rejected Saruman's request for alliance. For allegiance. I'm pleased that script, we didn't decide to make it, if you say no, Isengard and Dunland go to war with you. Because then, if that were the case, despite the fact that Enedwaith start a war with no one, after whatever it was, like 15 turns or whatever, you're then forced to go to war with either Rohan and Gondor, or Dunland and Isengard. So I like that if you say no, you at least still stay neutral. Oh, the various clans have come together and wish to donate gold to us out of... Gold to get... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, brilliant.
Yes.
I
We shall continue tomorrow.
I should add that the script for the clans, the entire script, was created by Fire Freak. He did the whole thing on his own. Everything that the script gives you, everything about it was created by Fire Freak. So it is all down to him. Trying to get roads so that we can get around quicker. There we go. We made some good money out of that. So even I, at the moment, don't really know what the script is going to give us. So it's good. It's cool to see. We can queue that up now that we've had all of those things built. So in about 5 turns, our economy will massively jump up.
Yes, my lord.
Well, it's hoped anyway.
Without question. Stopping here. Yes, my lord.
See, what I'd quite like is
shall
like
continue
2 forts
tomorrow.
they're right next to each other there. So it's like the gateway into Gondor is guarded over by 2 really key strategic forts. I'd be very, very eager for that. I really like forts. I like the way they've been done in Third Age, that you can't destroy them, but you also can't build them. But they give you 4 free upkeep. This is something I don't think many people know, but I edited them so that they give you 4 free units of upkeep per fort. So for Dale, for example, in the early game with Dale, it's paramount that you put units in those forts or you will not earn money in the early game, unless you expand voraciously. Mithlond Resplendent. Sorry everyone, we're going to have to toggle Fog of War. What the hell are they doing? Oh, wow. They've taken Barquetta. And Oskelon. Oh yeah, Mithlond really are resplendent. Dol Guldur did come back from their troubles and their worries. Roscabel has gone rebel. As has Achnodiorn, if it was ever not rebel. There's Isengard's little path. They haven't even taken the Hornburg yet. I shouldn't look at their armies. Don't look at their armies. It will give you too much away. Put that Fog of War back.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor.
Seems like we might be able to
Making
catch
camp here.
Isengard and get rid of them quickly. We are losing money, but only for a few turns. The roads will all be built in 3 turns. What was Barad Vin building? Did I build anything here? No, I didn't. I went with Argon, didn't I? Get the Moot Hall. Won't do anything for us, but I've just noticed that Argon can't actually build a barracks for some reason. But that's not how the barracks and things work. I'll have to look into that for the next video. Argon barracks ? Now I know that we can't build wooden castles, so it might factor that in, but a barracks will always just say requires level minimum X, and the minimum level will always be the Motte and Bailey. Unless the minimum level hasn't been edited. It's probably that. That'll be fixed by the next one, don't worry, it's a simple fix. Can't build it even if I wanted to anyway.
Your orders. Yes. Tomorrow's
Gonna use
journey
you as a spy.
planned
And
out.
where's the other spy?
I shall continue tomorrow, my lord.
Yes, keeping watch over the crossing. Right, and turn again. As we close in. We close in for our sneak attack on Isengard. I loaded up a Third Age Total War campaign when I fought against Ngugi, and it's so interesting to see the difference from Third Age to DAC. Isengard owns Dunland already. There is no Dunland faction. I forget that. Dunland is one of the first factions added by almost any expansion mod. And I just assumed they were in the base game. And it was really interesting to see how few provinces make up this whole region. And just how much smaller the map is.
Yes, my lord.
And yet,
Yes.
the map is a lot
can go
smaller,
no further, my
but the
lord.
gap between
shall continue
Isengard and the
tomorrow.
Hornburg is huge. Isengard is practically here where the mouse is, and the Hornburg is where the Hornburg is. You can almost not see Isengard on a full screen when you're looking at the Hornburg. They're miles apart. Must have been done for pathfinding issues, I would expect. The air must not have been able to handle the gap very well. Again, I can't really do anything.
My
Move
lord.
them to there.
Without question.
Goond as a unit of Uruk-hai infantry. That'll be from their spawning script. Or I think Isengard itself can train Uruks, actually. Right, if they attack Karas, it doesn't matter. That makes no odds. We will soon be at Balorn.
Your orders, my lord.
And we can come back and get Karas as need be. Gondor took back Cirith Êor, as we saw. So there's only Goond and Balorn. It's also interesting to see what the Third Age did with the top right corner of the map. The Iron Hills are far more expansive in the base game. Whereas in ours, there's the thin strip of the Iron Hills matching the map. But then it's virtual plains after that. The steep
Yes,
of
my
Run.
lord.
With
Or
honor.
the steppe.
Making camp here.
They have
We
one
can
unit
go
in
no
Balorn.
further, my lord.
If we just come across the breadbasket of Isengard by any chance, this is ridiculous. Although we've got the ancillary training grounds, which give us Enedwaith Outriders, Greyflood Riders. And it should have given us some archers. Yes, River Archers, there they are. Better than the Hunters Guildmen. In defence mostly, but oh, their picture could do with being updated as well, couldn't it? And we also get Angron Raiders now. Very, very, very good. Very good javelin throws. The Greyflood Raiders don't have armor piercing. The Angron Raiders do, and then the Guardians of Enedwaith also have the body piercing. They're so hardcore, they have body piercings. Again, we can't do anything in our turn. Just make sure no one's about to sneak attack us. Oh, Dunland are struggling to get that, aren't they? I wonder what the garrison there is and why it's keeping everyone at bay so much. But as long as the rebels hold it and the Dunlendings don't, then I'm fine. We'll let them waste their resources on Matraith as long as they wish. It's interesting that I naturally call that Matraith, because as people pointed out and mentioned to me loads and loads and loads, it's pronounced Enedwaith, not Enedwaith. Matraith is written the same way, it ends in the same way, and I always called it Matraith from day one. I never called it Matraith. So why I always called it Enedwaith, I don't know. It just seems to flow off the tongue a bit easier, I suppose. But Alkford got paths, Nondare got paths, and Regost built its mines, which give us how much of an income per turn? An extra 165. And we are now making money. And we are about to make more.
Your orders, my lord.
We shall engage.
When we take the castle
shall
of
prevail.
Balorn. Now they won't get
Yes.
a garrison there, so we can attack that after one turn, no problem. And equally, if we can get to Goond before they upgrade it, that's going to be a rush. That's going to be a right gamble. Depends how much money they get. No direct and immediate threats. Nope. Nothing to take care of. Oh, Cand have just allied with Isengard. Nope. No threat on Caras, so Lundush might come for us, but we'll continue. Somebody asked in one of the comments if we could add eagles to Anduin. And no, we can't, I'm afraid. Number one, because, as I say, I really don't like the models for any of the flying units. You can just clearly tell that they're not designed to have flying units, and I think it breaks the immersion. And secondly, the eagles would not fight for the Anduin. Not by a long shot. They certainly wouldn't be recruitable and to be called on at the whim of the leader of the Anduin. Right, let's do it.
Yes, my lord.
To battle.
167 Bane Guard await us. Battle Ened. Are they Bane Guard or are they Spear Guard? Spear Guard.
Attack!
The Spear Guard are more defensive, but they're not as aggressive, so they can be overcome quite easily. Well, I mean, the Bane Guard can be overcome easily as well, but at least the Bane Guard will take a lot of you down. They're aggressive, not very defensive. Start deployment. What are we faced with? A snowy Gondorian castle, and that is all. We have some ladders, and we have a ram, and they have a single unit. I think the ram will probably be enough, to be honest. Oh, if we can get some archers up there, though, actually. Drop the ladders. Archers, man the ladders. Take the Elder Guildsman with you. Brigands! Don't need that one. Go for it. Hit the gate. Greyflood. you lot all hide, so if the towers do start shooting, you'll go invisible, so it doesn't matter. We're going to try and throw as much stuff at him as we can before we die. Before we engage him in melee. So we'll go in with all of our archers and ranged.
General's bodyguard. Forward.
Getting a jog on.
Our men have reached the gate with a battering ram.
Where are they? Where are they? The do with the ladders going up there, to be honest, couldn't we? We don't really need the ladders, let's be honest.
The battering ram has done its work.
Right, here we are. Javelins! Archers. Let's pause it. Can I get you to run in here? Yes. Run to there. Elder Guildsman. Run to there. Get some Grey Flood there. We'll get Tremak in. If we must lose someone, let's at least lose someone who will replenish. And you guys come back and stand ready. Right, and everyone go! Go, 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 go!
We've captured the enemy's walls.
Any movement? None that I can see. Get into positions. Is everyone ready? Yep. Halt! Fire at will! Oh, the first javelin throw just slaughters them. And now they bunch up. Idiots. Absolute idiots. Tremak! Again! Fire! Straight and true.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Grey Flood. "38 have made it to our line."
Behold how our cowardly foe
They didn't even get to throw.
It's time to press the Be awed by
No
the
one.
victory we have won here.
The might of our javelins shines this day. The clans will rise. The clans will rise.
Hiding from we have triumphed.
No, we can't
My
use
lord,
that.
Our courage and honor have conquered.
They probably won't like us here very much. Oh, no, they will. Good lord, they'll love us. Alright, we will leave behind the 200 outlaws. Oh, good lord, Captain Baronor, how are you doing? We beat you to it, didn't we? Oh, I've just found a purpose for Chieftain Harek.
With honor, making camp here.
There are new towers that need
Your
built,
orders,
sir.
my lord.
Head south.
Yes, my lord.
Tremak, get that fort and then make your way to Gund. Balorn will be alright without us. And, given the fact that Gondor can now not attack us at all,
To our dignitaries.
we have removed them as a threat. Which should also help them attack Mordor. I would quite like this to be a game that Gondor and Rohan both survive. I know Gondor are meant to be our only enemy, and some of you may prefer that I wipe out Gondor, but you'll see me destroying Gondor in the Umbar campaign. I mean, in the videos I've already recorded, I'm already taking on Gondor, so... You get your fill of Gondor, worry not. Pop that in. Not making very much money, but we are making money. But I will end this episode there. So stay tuned tomorrow for the next episode of the Enedwaith campaign, as we then move to take Gund. And then beyond the heartlands of Isengard. But for now, that will end it. So as ever, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Please leave any comments you will in the comments section, and I will get around to them. I will fix that bug that castles can't build barracks, so wait out for that as well. But for now, and as ever, dear friends, for the clans, Navarre and the Den Pedimad Melonin, and farewell.